Hey, what's going on, you guys? It's your boy Roliver Queen. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing good. Let's not waste any more time, but let's jump right in. So, I do want to talk about Suicide Squad Dream Team. Now, when we first heard about this book, I was a little apprehensive with the fact that it was going to be an ongoing. Why? Because I don't think Nicole Maines had enough of a backing or enough cred or enough work to prove that, hey, this person could sustain an ongoing. This is a person who played the Dreamer character, and then the character debuted in Son of Kal-El, and then since then they've been popping up here and there. And I was a little apprehensive. I was like, well, this is a fairly new writer, and also this Suicide Squad team is very, very different. This is a team that is not a traditional Suicide Squad team. And I was like, an ongoing, maybe not the best move. I did read the Beast World tie-ins where they feature Dreamer, and my confidence in Nicole Maines definitely went up. Those were some stellar issues. I think Nicole Maines' Beast World tie-ins were some of the better tie-ins, because even though I like the event, the tie-ins were hit or miss, but Nicole Maines, each and every single issue was on it. And they got me hyped for Suicide Squad Dream Team. Come to find out, a couple of days ago, when we actually got the first cover of it, says 1 out of 4. So it looks like this was bumped down from an ongoing to a mini. And honestly, good job. I know there's this whole debate on mini versus ongoing. Does it really matter if it's a mini or ongoing? No, it really doesn't. I'm honestly champion for both, and I understand the need for both, and I understand the purpose of both. Now, let's talk about Suicide Squad Dream Team. Now, based on the premise of this book, it seems like it's here for one single cause: to help move the DCU in the next direction. Now, one of my biggest complaints with some of the books in the past was that they overstayed their welcome. It was clear that they were here to serve a purpose, but after that purpose, the book was just there to be there, and it's a waste of resources. I talked about that with Deathstroke Inc., and I feel like somebody made the right call upstairs to say, okay, well, okay, cool. If this book here is just so we can move forward to the next event because we know there is one coming, then why not make this 4 issues? Why not get the story out the way, get these characters, to tell their story, and we could move on. And then by the end of this mini, the characters will be positioned so they can do whatever else to set up whatever this 2024 event is. And I think that's fine. Not every team, not every writer, or not every character can hold an ongoing. And I feel like there's a lot of people that feel like, oh, if their character or team doesn't have an ongoing, they're not important. I'm here to tell you that's wrong. I think your character is just as important if they have a mini or an ongoing, because I would much rather have a story that does what it's supposed to do, as a middle, beginning, and end, and they're either positioned somewhere so somebody else can tell the next story with them, or it's just a bookend and it's done. I would rather that than you have these ongoings where they may be focused for a little and then the focus gets lost, and then the book is kind of just meandering along until a crossover, and you can tell like, oh, there's no plan for this book. I would rather that. But there are some writers that can stretch out an ongoing for 50 to 100 issues, and I like that as well. But that doesn't mean that character or whoever else is more important than somebody who has an a miniseries. That's always been my take, and so I'm here to see what this Suicide Squad book is gonna do. I will be picking it up. Like I said, Nicole Maines definitely instilled a lot of confidence in me with those Beast World tie-ins. And no, I don't think there's anything wrong with this being moved from an ongoing to a mini. Somebody made the right call, and more people upstairs need to be making those calls, because we don't need books that are just here to be here. It's a waste of resources. We know money is tight right now. It's a whole fucking economy. Every other 5 minutes, DC is in the fucking shitter, or Warner Bros. Is in the shitter when it comes to money. No, we can have books that are here to serve a purpose and then we can move on. Just because your favorite character is not starring in an ongoing, it doesn't mean they're not important. Just because your character is not in a book doesn't mean they're not important. So if Nicole Maines has a tight, dope 4-issue story, I am ready to see what Nicole Maines does. But I'm very curious to see what you guys think down below. Do you believe characters are more or less important if they have an ongoing or a mini? And what are your thoughts about Suicide Squad Dream Team? Are you excited for that? Are you not excited for that? What are your thoughts on, what they're going to be doing to help push us towards the next phase of the DCU or the 2024 event? I would love to hear it all down below in the comments. Thank you for checking out the content. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and turn on your notifications. Much love, much peace. It's your boy, Roliver Queen, and I'm out.